By junior year, Lila Carter was at the top. She was the kind of girl people envied, effortlessly popular, always surrounded by the right people, always invited to the best parties. She had transformed from the girl who used to jump into lakes with us to the queen of Ridgewood High. And then, just as quickly as she rose, she fell. It started with whispers. Harper was first to hear it. "Something's going on with Lila," she told me one morning as we talked by the locker. "Jake's been acting weird." Jake, Lila's boyfriend, Ridgewood's heartthrob. Tall, broad shoulders, the kind of smirk that made girls forget he was trouble. Lila wrapped herself around him like his armor, like he was her guarantee that she was untouchable. But then someone took a picture. It spread like wildfire. Jake in his car, his hands on another girl's thigh, his face close to hers. At first, no one believed it. Jake and Lila were the perfect couple. She had built her kingdom around her relationship with Jake. By the time Lila found out, everyone had already known. On Friday night, Harper and I were invited to a party. We didn't expect to see Lila that Friday night. It was one of the rare ones we bothered going to because Harper's older brother had a band playing there. The house was packed, the air thick with music and sweat. People gossiped. Then Lila walked in. She donned her usual elegance. She wore a yellow dress that made people stare. But yet her eyes, they were empty, like she was running on autopilot. She felt like a ghost, lifeless. She ignored everyone who tried to talk to her, walking straight to the kitchen heading to Jake. He didn't even see her at first. But when he did, his smirk faded. "Lila," he started, shifting his weight like he was already his escape. Lila held up her phone, the picture still on the screen. "Is this a joke?" Her voice was calm, too calm. "Don't make a scene," Jake sighed. Lila let out a sharp, humorous laugh. "You humiliate me in front of the whole school, and I'm the one making a scene?" People were watching now. The music hadn't stopped, but the energy had shifted. Even Harper and I were frozen, pretending not to care while hanging on to every word. Jake exhaled, rubbing his jaw. "Look, Lila, it's not a big deal." "No big deal," she scoffed. She grabbed the nearest drink, a red Solo cup, and dumped the drink over Jake's head. The room exploded. Gasps. Laughter. Jake stood there, dripping, his face dark with anger. "You're insane," he spat. "And you're pathetic," she shot back. She stormed off angrily. We should have gone after her. But we didn't. I didn't know what to say. Part of me felt smug, like it was karma for the way Lila had left us behind. But another part of me felt sad, for the way Jake had treated her. "She's going to be fine," Harper continues. But we were unaware of what was going to happen. By Monday morning, Lila Carter was no longer untouchable. The whispers followed her everywhere. The same people who used to follow her now talked about her behind her back. "Fallen queen! Alone she walks." Our eyes locked briefly in the hallway. There was no trace of the girl who used to be my friend. She was just a stranger who lost everything.